Not that there was a whole lot of adversity in game number 1, but we did handle game 1 pretty well. It was looking pretty bleak from the outset of game 1. We went down 1-0. I believe we tied the game, allowed Columbus to later retake the lead 2-1, but then rattled off 3 straight goals, or 4 straight goals, right? 4 straight goals, including the empty netter, if you want to count the empty netter, because it does count on the stat sheet for Chad LaRose at the end of game 1. The job on home ice is not done. Let's get into this one. Time to get into a groove on home ice for your Montreal Canadiens against the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is game number 2. We have taken the early advantage in the series, but Sergei Bobrovsky, quite the test in the goal crease. I know he gave up. What did he give up in the first game? 4 goals given up. Hardly all of them were his fault. Some defensive breakdowns on the part of the Columbus Blue Jackets. We had defensive breakdowns of our own as a Canadian squad. We gave up way too many breakaways to the Columbus Blue Jackets. The opening faceoff goes the way of Columbus. Let's be really, really disciplined. I'm going to just shovel that along. It hits the glass firmly and bounces out. Look at that pass across to Duchesne. So Duchesne, boom, drop pass. What the? Whoops, that was going to be a draw. That was, I swear to you. Really? The crossbar? Oh, come on. Rene Bourque. I was going to do a drop pass off the rush. I pressed the wrong button, but it worked out because Duchesne did a spin move that set up Rene Bourque with a perfect one-timer, but the crossbar said no. Behind Sergei Bobrovsky. He doesn't even have to make the early save on the Rene Bourque one-timer. Yemelin, we're going to shovel that down low, but it'll hit the shin pads of Vinny Prospal. It's right in front for Nikitin, poked away. There for Foligno. Now Tootin sends it along the boards. That'll be Plekanec. He's on that. I see him behind the net. I see it. Gallagher, stay put. Oh, boy. Gallagher looked like a cartoon on the boards down there. That was funny. But not so much for him. Oh! And, okay, that works because, we're just instantaneously going to go on the power play. The tripping penalties now are going in my favor. That surprised me. That was a nice little play on the breakout. Right, yep, feet right in the skates for Anisimov. It's an easy call for the officials on the ice. 2 minutes in the box for tripping. Matt Duchesne is going to get those fresh legs right back on the ice. Hardly had much of a shift to begin this game. Had a nice, like we said, spin move to try to set up Bourque. Dubinsky with a clean clear for the Blue Jackets. It goes around, out of reach for Carey Price. It's fine with me. Subban off the boards, banked off the boards to Plekanec. It's a little sloppy there. But okay, Plekanec. Gotta look out because Jack Johnson is tenacious on that defense. Markov a bank to Plekanec. It's caught softly there by Plekanec. I'm going to chip this to the outside, cut back, skate into it. Now buy yourself some time, some space. We're running a play here. Back up top, Subban. Okay, I can live with the block shot as long as we keep possession in the zone here. Markov wheeling it down the half wall, punches it to the inside, but Dubinsky a second clear on the kill. That'll be a change for the Canadiens power play units as that first unit got a shot for 1 minute on the ice surface. Not a whole lot going for him. Passes are really slow. Look at how much time we're taking just to get up the ice. There's the drop pass I needed. Gallagher, not Gianta. Wrong G player. And now we have a 5-on-3. 31 seconds of 5-on-3 action coming up to the Canadiens. I didn't see the number on the player. I wasn't paying attention. So it is Foligno. I looked back at the screen and I had a brief glance on the player and I was like, is that Foligno? I didn't really know, and it is Foligno. He's gone for, I forgot the infraction, but it was on the screen momentarily for a second there for you. Nikitin on the backhand, down the zone. That will be it for the 5-on-3 essentially. I know it's taken us forever. Yeah, and it takes us forever when we put it in the stick blade of Letestu. Keep going to the net. Eller, drag move and a shot wide of the net, not on goal. But that's fine. Eller We're still on the power play, so just... Oh, wait, hold on. Cut back. The button's not working again. It's sticking. And that's not a good thing when you're trying to make a pass on the power play. I don't know where to go with this, and we're just killing our own time. Back up top. Back up top. Down low. Through the seam. Eller! Ooh, yes, that was clean. A clean look. See what happens when you take your time and you set things up. Back up top to Desharnais. Desharnais back for Leopold. Across the seam. Eller again. All right, pad save for Sergei Bobrovsky. We can keep this in. Eller on the opposite side of the rink now. Who wants to go where? Back up top to Leopold. Leopold across. Just finds Desharnais. Back up top. Leopold, shoot. Stick save by Bobrovsky. Elects to play this puck, and it will get down the rink. I mean, none of those shots or those one-timers were really clean. It was really nice. It looks beautiful, but they weren't really testing Bobrovsky. That was not a difficult stretch of saves for him. Ooh, Duchesne, yeah! Oh, that's a pump fake. Or a pump fake. A fist pump for Matt Duchesne as he scores to light the lamp for the first time in the game. It's on the man advantage for the Canadiens, third of the postseason. That was way too easy for me. This pull-up move by Gianta. Wow, look at Duchesne. No one was even close to touching Duchesne on this play. He had as much time and as much real estate as he could have ever asked for on that first goal of the game for the Canadiens. Easy look for Brian Gianta on that pass to Matt Duchesne. I knew as soon as I saw him skate right in there and how much space he had, I knew I had to get it right to him. That looked like an easy... Oh, we just missed Duchesne. It looked like an easy enough goal. What are you doing, Savard? I mean, I'm not... It'll be an icing. It's an easy icing for me. An easy touch there for Markov. Just keep the first line out there. Duchesne's feeling it right now, so... And they can't change. I don't know who they had on the ice. Umberger, Dubinsky, is that who's actually on the ice? It said it on the screen, but that doesn't actually mean that's the players that are on the ice because of an icing. Okay, Pacioretty. I wanted to go back to Subban, but he was covered, so I'm just going to have to send this down low. Duchesne. Oh, my... Ah, stick lifted by Savard. I believed that I could pull that to the inside to get that move done. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah? Yeah? What? I was surprised. I didn't think that was going to go back to Duchesne, but the game seemed to believe that that's where the puck should have gone. Markov makes a man miss. Subban! When we miss like that, it's comical. I can't player switch, but I don't believe that I need to. I have control of Subban. God, the button's really, it's literally stuck there, and that's a trip. So now we're going to be gone for tripping. Wrong time, wrong place to go for a poke check there. Eller, you can let go of that player because the puck was nowhere near there. God, this is a bad possession for us. And luckily, of course, we didn't take a holding obstruction penalty, so it's just the one minor for tripping to... Markov? Yes, Markov. That was me as well, so I had control of the player when I went for that poke check, so it's totally my fault. Duchesne's going to get a lot of ice time in this game. He's back out there to kill this penalty. He lost, again, the face-off. That's a crucial... He loses too many crucial face-offs. I'm seeing that as a pattern. Gianta lost his lid on that one. God, this is a physical game against us. For that whole possession was anyway. So that time, Gianta went for the hard play to the net, and it worked out nicely. Ooh, pull this back. No way I got away. I got away with that play. All right, and we missed Gianta here. But we can... I was hoping we could get a turnover at center ice. Murray skates it back in. There's your turnover. Georges, slow it down. We got all kinds of time. We're killing a penalty. I'm going to slap it. Don't even try to keep that in the zone. Just let it go down the rink. We're killing a penalty. See if I can get this button to unstick itself. Goodness gracious, this is awful. It's literally not even responding to when I press the button. Don't need to because I can play this great defense here with Georges. Look at me. All over Dubinsky. Defensive, the D-zone masterclass. Other side, we got to block it. No! I didn't like that tip in. Georges down the rink. That'll work. The player switching is working again as well. And we're through the last seconds of the kill. Plekanec should have kept that in. I don't know why his AI control player didn't go to that puck. It's fine with me. Penalty's over. Yemlin spills. Umberger in the corner, I think that is. So we're just going to gain the red line and send it in. That's fine. Oh, wow. Weird carom off the inboards. Wasn't expecting that. It popped right out in front of Sergei Bobrovsky. By the way, Gianta's helmet's still in the net. You see that? In behind Sergei Bobrovsky there. Oh, my God. This is a really intense battle to keep the puck in. That was an excellent forechecking shift. I'm going to rim it back up this boards. Well, that didn't work out because of Jared Bull. All right, I got it again. Looking for help. Look for help. Look for help. No one's even available. So this is, again, just another red line and dump it in. Player switching would be... I'd be gracious if the player switching would frickin' work when it's supposed to. That's a penalty. A hook drawn by Chad LaRose. Canadiens are really going to work in that attacking zone. It would be even better if this button just didn't have problems. And I have yet to buy a new controller, so it's the same controller, same issue, same problem, just a different day and a different game. We had 5 shots on the... Wait, technically we've had 2 power plays because of the 5-on-3. Oh, yep, that's a good play to keep the puck alive. Oh, I have to move that puck. Yeah, I was not ready to move that puck. Cutback move against the boards near the Tim Horton sign. Ew, Pacioretty. Get moving. There it is, down low. Or Markov. Oh, well, that's not the one-timer I wanted. God, they're much more aggressive on this penalty kill. Look at this. Look at how little time and space I'm getting. Duchesne puts one on. Cleared? Yes. Okay, I thought Price was going to play the puck. So Markov will just settle it. I want to bank this. Duchesne, you got to skate into that puck. This would be a great time for you to do some sick, silky moves. Duchesne pulling up. I see Markov, and we got a couple of players that are interchanging with each other, so I want to wait for that play to settle. Subban cutting away from the pressure. Now we're going to cut back against the pressure again. Subban couldn't stay with it. Such a bad turnover. Markov just rim it up the... Well, no one's on the board, so I don't want to rim it. We're just the weak side's open. Gianta, stay on side here. Oh, my God. I had the perfect deke, but he just left the puck right there for the Columbus player. Easy clear, and they're out and away again. Gianta, hold on to possession this time. Who's that? Going to the net? Brendan Gallagher. Couldn't get the goal, but a nice shot. Nice attempt between Gianta and Gallagher. The 2 smaller sized players. Oh, well, Lars Eller. It's a little... I'm having a battle to get to this puck, and still Wisniewski possesses it. Eller on the forecheck. Shadows Wisniewski. Just did find Foligno in neutral ice. 5 to go in the first period of play. Savard, it's a deflecting puck. Foligno up the boards, back up top to Gabrick now. Settled by not Gianta. Who the hell? I already forgot. I don't know who the Columbus player is. Prush just take a shot. Yeah. Savard, that's who it was, who settled the puck at the blue line. He now has it, sends it over to Gabrick, who's now skating up the wing. Headman for Jenner. Knocked down cleanly by Yemlin, trying to force the puck up to Prust. Bork does a nice toe drag. That actually bought time for everyone to get on side, and we can wrap it down low. We got Brandon Prust on the backhand. Sends it into the glove. We got another penalty against Columbus. Did we bribe the referees tonight? we got another power play. This would be... Technically, I think the 4th power play of the first period that the Montreal Canadiens have had in this game. And we've had some great looks as well, running that umbrella setup, just no goal. Well, yeah, we do have a goal. We have Matt Duchesne's goal, but you know what I mean. His goal was not really set. It wasn't really like a set play with the umbrella, you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of one of those plays that happened off the zone entry and off the rush. All right, Plekanec dropping it for Pacioretty. We can go cross ring. Well, thanks, Plekanec. That was not intended for you. That took a bounce off Desharnais' face, which Desharnais has to chase the puck down. Shielded away from the forechecker. Get out of the way. Oh, yep, nice pump fake there by Pacioretty. Now cutting back. Again, get everyone involved on this power play. We got time. We're going to send it down low. Plekanec settle. Back to Pacioretty. Back down low for Plekanec. You got to skate into that. Now go to the net. Yep, hard to the net. Shot, rebound, Pacioretty. Oh, cleared. But not all the way down the rink. That's crucial. Whoa. Desharnais, you should have passed the puck. You got hit off the puck there, and that'll be shot in on Carey Price. The first action Carey Price has seen in quite a minute. Now back in for Johansson. Saved again by Price. I didn't mean to pass that to Pacioretty. I realized after I'd passed it, that was probably not the right move. And that was a forced play for Pacioretty on the return feed that will allow for an easy clear for the Blue Jackets. Headman up for Plekanec. Too many different names starting with the letter P here. Wisniewski cleared down the rink, and that'll be the end of the kill. No, that'll be an icing. So what happened? That clear happened right as the guy stepped out of the box. We had the 1 power play goal. We've had some good setups on the power play, but just that one had absolutely nothing happening for it. Zilch. And also unacceptable to allow plays like this to happen when the Columbus Blue Jackets are down a man. Can't have easy shots on goal. I don't care where he shot it from. It just can't happen when we're on the power play. Other than that, other than a couple of small mistakes, it's actually been a great first period for the Canadiens. Chopped back in, but no one's behind the net to support that play, which is okay. Just trying some things out. Last 60 seconds to go in the first. Canadiens have possession and up to Gagne. So I'm going to do a little cut across the middle. Why would you spin again? I know what happened. I pressed the button to have him not spin, but do a pivot. And the game thinks I want him to do a spin move there. So, don't give up on the Lars Eller, man. He was going on a line change. He gave up on the play. The puck was available for us. And then we have to take a penalty with 0.3 of a second to go in the first period. So I guess that kind of evens things out on the penalty time sheet. That's a totally needless play as well. Needless play, needless penalty. Not necessary to have done that. And I get punished for it. Blue Jackets will get their second official power play of the game. It's basically going to start, and of course Duchesne wins a face-off when it doesn't actually matter. So basically, this Columbus power play is starting at the very beginning of the second period. So they begin the second period with a full 2 minutes of power play time, which is important because it's a fresh sheet of ice. Now, sometimes that's not in the real world anyway. It's just a video game, but in the real world, a power play. There's the up and over deke. And I had it. It worked to perfection. Jack Johnson still doesn't have it, but he did. He got it over to Wisniewski eventually. So someone's got to cover the backdoor pass. Oh my God! What happened on that? Did we just have a save from Carey Price or did we block it? And there's the goal anyway. It was screened. RJ Umberger on the man advantage. Price was screened on the second one. He may have been screened on the first one. I'm going to have to go into instant replay because the game's definitely not giving me a replay anymore. I don't know what Price did. He went paddle down. I don't know for what reason he went paddle down. Is it because of the screens in front and he couldn't see through the traffic? But yeah, that was just a whole breakdown sequence for the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to pause and go into instant replay. So the game's not going to give me a replay of this. The only way to do it is to go in myself into instant replay. And I'm just curious what happened here. Did we save a goal or did Price save a goal? See, Price got ran into. Now, I want to make sure I do the right thing in terms of zooming up. Price, see in the background, Carey Price has been run into. There's the shot by Gaborik. It was a quick one-timer, and it was blocked by the leg of Yemlin to deflect that wide and away. I think it was blocked. Let me zoom in even more. Yes, this was off the skate of Alexei Yemlin that saved a potential goal, but I think that would have been nullified because of the contact inside the blue paint. We roll on the replay. This is the goal. Umberger peels it off the half wall, skates to the middle. See, look at all the screen in front. Carey Price can't see this. I mean, even if he tried to see this, he couldn't see it. I think a blind man would have had a better time making a save here on this play. Well, that goes the way that it goes. Columbus has now tied the game 1-1 on their power play opportunity. So the penalty we took at the end of the second period proves to be very costly. Tootin with a huge rebound. Diaz can't find it. Nikitin into a pile of bodies. It deflects away. Not a good shift following the Columbus goal. They almost got a second one, which would have given them their first lead in this game. They're probably going to get one anyway. The puck is really taking odd physics bounces. It looks like, it literally looks like a tennis match out here. Gianta just couldn't hold on to it. He had the one-on-one opportunity against Bobrovsky. Another dump in for the Blue Jackets. Gagne on the boards. I'm going to reverse it to avoid the body contact. Someone get on the boards. I'm going to reverse it again. To be honest, my set play works perfectly for reverses, but on the breakout, your goal is not to reverse the puck on the breakout. The goal is to get the puck going forward. So Lars Eller, nice toe drag move. I'm just trying to buy time and space, but we want to hold on. Importantly, we want to hold on the possession. We have not. We've not done so here. Johnson to Calvert, start closing that space and neutralize. Don't give them that free territory through the middle of the rink. At least, if anything, start forcing their passes. Force them to pass it wide. Reverse again. Reverse again. Back up the other side boards. I see Duchesne. Oh, we almost handed that to Dubinsky. I'm going to do a windmill. Okay, I should have passed the back door, but I already committed to the shot. I just saw the backdoor play at the last second. Who was driving toward the net? It wasn't Duchesne. There was a winger going right to the back door, and I should have sent it across to him. But the shot, nothing wrong with that. Because you get a surefire shot on Bobrovsky. You make sure he has to make a save on that play. And so I've got the center. We needed to just pull the center back, but all the wingers went back as well. Someone needs to be up putting the first forechecker, the F1 on the forecheck needs to be applying hard pressure. It's just a matter of working with the AI to figure out who's going to be the F1 on the forecheck. I'm going to get to the middle here. Darnay. Oh, lost possession. So there's some players I need to start recognizing this. There's some players you just don't do dekes with. And fourth liners, oh, Subban. Dumb penalty by Subban. Fourth liners do not have the hands to be doing fancy dekes. We need to just simplify our game when we have fourth liners on the ice. So the Desharnais line that was just out there, they don't need to be doing any crazy dekes. Leave that to Matt Duchene. Leave that to Max Pacioretty, Giunta. Those players of that ilk are the only guys that need to be doing any kind of fancy dangles. But we go back to the penalty kill because of Subban. Another trip. Kind of, like I said, the penalties have kind of evened out now, and likewise, Columbus has a goal on their power play, so it definitely is. I don't want to hear anything about unfair calls in this game. It has definitely evened itself out. That'll be a whistle, absolutely. With Gabrick driving the net, I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, stay out of here, Gabrick. Butt muncher. That's my best chirp. Butt muncher is the chirp of the night. Wow, 73% on the faceoffs. Duchene, man, he can win the meaningless faceoff at the end of a period with 3/10 to go in the period, but he can't win the important faceoff in the D zone on an actual penalty kill in the second period of play. So we see how aggressive my forechecker there with Giunta is. That was too aggressive in my opinion on a penalty kill. 5-on-5, that's fine. I'm gonna cut back away. Yes, nice puck shield and then down the rink. Now that caromed perfectly for Tootin. So they're just going to get it right back the other way. I got to stick on the ice. Stick on the ice. Backhand lifted out. Yep. We're killing a penalty right now. We don't need to go for it. Don't need to be aggressive. Gabrick on the wing. Behind the net. And a dump in on the power play is an interesting dump in. It's worked out because Gabrick got it right back. Ooh, bobbled save. Umberger off the outside of the net. Placanis, we got to get... Why did we not get the... Oh my God, the game's really dicking me over right now. This is some unbelievable bullshit. I'm taking the whistle. I just about got dicked over right on that play. I really did. 5 seconds to go on the kill. And this is the problem. See, the forecheck is 1-2-2. I feel like while killing a penalty, we don't need to be aggressive. We don't need to be 1-2-2. We need to play a conservative approach, but the kill's almost over here. 5 seconds to go. Just get it. Win a face-off, please, Duchene. And down the rink. He does. We got a guy coming out of the box. I'm going to just float it because I want to make sure that gets down there before he steps out so we don't ice it. And then Subban needs to go on a change or figure out what he's doing out here. That was a wonderful charge put into the player near the boards. I'm going to just wrap this. Giunta, watch out because that defenseman's going to be looking to pinch. We're going to skate it. Do we dump it? I'm going to dump it. Horizontal dump. Genius. Oh, my God. What a comedic sequence that was. That freaking... that was supposed to be a cross-corner dump, by the way, with Giunta, and he does a horizontal dump that leads to, of course, a breakaway, which Carey Price bails us out of. I'm back-checking hard with Giunta here. Nope. That goes off the skates of Giunta. That should be a change. Who is this Johnson? No, that's Nikitin. Nikitin for Columbus giving chase. He got the puck first as well. Absorbed bodily contact. Not that there was much from Giunta. Into the zone. Look at this defense. We're just letting him skate right through us. I don't like it. Anisimov's going to keep that. Yes, he does. Across, back to the point. Johnson hit the post. Goodness, jeez. Up, headman pass. What a soft headman pass. Dropped. Eller, get to the middle. Ooh, cut back. All right. Down low. Yep. Come on, Gagne. Frustrated. Gagne in the slot. Wide of the net. Markov back down low. You got help from Eller. Eller. I knew that as soon as I went for the stick lift, it was going to be a call. I knew it. I knew I was going to get called for that. See, I don't understand this. I sent it down low for Eller. Did you see how hard he was skating? He took all of his momentum into a body check. So he got knocked off the puck momentarily in that sequence. Then I had to fight for possession again. And because I had to fight for possession, I go for a stick lift. We take a penalty. Deflection goes out of play. Off the face-off. Yeah, first penalty kill unit. That's fine. That's going to be Duchene. No, it's not. That's Placanis. I'm sorry. Maybe Placanis can actually win this face-off. No. God, we suck at the draw. We really do. We need some centers that can win a face-off. I'm defending this. Nope, you're not getting that in front. Defend that net front presence. Plekanec, up the boards. Go, Bork. Now it's going to be a 1-on-2. Temporarily. God, Bork. That was the right deke, but he just didn't do it. He just didn't pull it off at all. Way too aggressive on the forecheck. Yeah, we're going to see how it's basically now it's a temporary. It was like there were only 3 guys on the ice killing the penalty for us for a moment there in the D zone. What are these? Umberger again. I was going to say, what are these plays? But it worked out for them because now they got a goal. We can't stay out of the damn box tonight. I might make some changes in the intermission. I might. The changes that need to be made is just stop taking penalties. Carey Price can only do so much to bail the team out right now at this rate. We need offense. I'm going to change the forecheck to be, I'm going to go weak side lock, but I'm going to bump the bias all the way to the forecheck. This is the RJ Umberger game right now. He's got 2 power play goals. Stop taking stupid-ass penalties. That Eller penalty really pissed me off, though, too. Not just because they scored the goal, but just the way that worked out against us. I was just trying to fight for a puck battle. The game penalizes me hard. And now I'd say that the referees are in the Columbus Blue Jackets' back pockets. All right, I'm going to do a stop. You keep going down there, Eller. And he got it. All right. He comes away with possession. No one's behind the net to set this up. I'm sending it down there anyway. Go get it, LaRose. Get off of that battle. Go get the puck. Up top. Jeez. If it wasn't such a soft pass, we would have easily gotten the puck to Leopold. You may make up for it with a big hit, please. Of course we don't get possession, Diaz. Why would we want to go get possession after that? Good play with the stick. Miss is white. Penalty, it's against Columbus. It's got to be. It is. Now the game's coming back in my favor. Thank you, Marian Gabrick, with your tinted visor. Man, tinted visors need to come back. Players used to have so much style. Tinted visors and jersey tucks. See how we're umbrella? I got to stick with that. I got to believe we can get another one if we just stick umbrella. Now, the thing is Columbus has gotten more and more aggressive at how they approach killing penalties as we've gotten more power plays. And it's been very effective. There it is. Subban, do you think the net's in the ceiling? What the hell was that shot by Subban? I'm trying again. Oh, deflection. That was supposed to be a pass over to Subban, but we ended up taking the shot with Markov anyway, which was fine enough because it got deflected in. We tested Bobrovsky with it. We need a goal on this power play. I'll change up the power play forward to PPF2, which is power play forward unit 2. Plekanec with a clean deflection. Bobrovsky was at the top of the paint, so he's taking a lot more net away by playing that aggressively. We still got PK out here. Oh my God, see how they're right on you? I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the one-timer. Someone has got to go backdoor. Does it go up top to Gallagher? Why? Pull it back. Subban, skate in. Now I'm going to fake. Stop on the half wall. I see Eller. Just get it over there. Eller blocked. Eller was right there for it. I had it. Back up top to Markov. Down low. Gianta, you're in no position to do anything with that. And Nikitin will get a second try at the clear. I can't tell who's up there for my team. I think both teams were changing. I'm just going to howitzer this. Oh, screw you, Nikitin. Screw you. Huh? Patch ready? Blocked. God. This power play can't get anything. Power play can't get anything going. Miserable experience on the man advantage tonight. Well, Patch Ready is a one-man show. Missing the net. Back to the point. Blocked on the way in. Of course it is. Stepping up hard with the Emelin. We got to keep possession. Get on the boards. Prust shot toward the net. Blocked down again. Oh, they made a great pass over the stick. Gabrick's offside. Thank God. starting to get really frustrated because these offensive zone possessions are going nowhere. I'm thinking of putting a couple of players on different lines. Just throw the lines into a bit of a blender. I don't know. I mean, Pacioretty, he shot it toward the corner. Like, that's where Sergei Bobrovsky and the goal crease is. Like, it's right there in the freaking corner. What a great shot. We needed a replay of that as well. So much, EA. We really did. And Diaz is playing aggressive. Look at that. And then he just gets it right back from whoever the hell that is wearing number 32 for Columbus. So I'm on a windmill or a deke, just some kind of a deke just to get to the outside. Up top, no. Gagne, no, shoot, just shoot Gagne. He couldn't shoot, he couldn't shoot. Up top, Diaz. Oh, man, another one getting blocked. And that's going to be no penalties. Just let the period burn out. Just let it burn out. We got to have a third period. I'm going to put a few players on a few different lines during this intermission, and then I will summarize it when we start the third period. This needs to be a huge third period for the Montreal Canadiens. If we get a power play, which I feel like we will, if we can get a power play in this next period, we have got to make it count. I didn't make any D pair changes. There are no changes to the D pairs, but depending on how this third period plays out, that might also be coming. I did move Ryan White up in place of Simon Gagne. So Simon Gagne has been demoted to the fourth line right wing, while Ryan White is on the third line left wing, where Gagne used to be. I also... Okay, that works. I mean, that was so bad, but it works. Shoot. Yeah, to me, this needs to be one of those periods where if PK Subban gets the puck with a shot lane, just take it. Just take the shot. We have to defend this. I had to get back with Subban. Umberger, no. Subban, that was a big play. That was clutch. Yes. What a play. Come on. No! Oh, we did the move and everything. We just didn't get a goal. Come on, game. Penalty coming up to Max Pacioretty for hooking. I saw it in the background. We go. I'm going to have to get a replay of that missed opportunity as well. Look how goofy this play was. Bork just runs right into AI-controlled Bork, runs into Wisniewski, which frees the puck up for Pacioretty to skate right down Broadway, forehand to backhand, and he does that off the outside of the net. That angle doesn't even properly show it. I got to rotate this. Look at this. Boom, net wide open. Yeah, let's just shoot it off the outside of the net. And then behind the play, you're going to see Pacioretty's going to take a penalty. Watch, there it is right there, a small hook. And Price catches it as I awkwardly resume the gameplay, but I had to pause it when I could so I could still get the replay of the Pacioretty miss because the game's not going to show me that miss now that we have a replay of the penalty. So I had to go get another instant replay clip so we could see just how badly Max Pacioretty goofed up in a wide open net on a breakaway. 10 shots on 4 power plays for the Columbus Blue Jackets. This is just not acceptable. That works like a clear. Bobrovsky take a penalty, make a mistake? No. Prospel diving it in. He's going to take a weird angle shot. I mean, they just love to shoot it from just about anywhere. It's worked out for them, I guess. Board play. We couldn't get the board play, but we don't need to. Up to Plekanec. I wanted to say Suzuki. That's offside. Don't play that. It's offside. Okay. I got Leopold. Yes, closed off with the hip check, but you can't just stay there with your ass on him. You got to go get the puck. Okay. Duchesne, this is your time to shine, buddy. Ooh. Why can't I just ever perfect that deke when I'm going up 1-on-2? Duchesne again. Dude, I mean, I'm really trying shorthanded with Duchesne here. This is a hell of a shift from Duchesne. Look at that on the back check. Oh, my God. Duchesne. I just can't make it work with Duchesne right now. Four times the charm. 4 times against like 4 defenders? No, it's too much. Hell of a shift though from Duchesne. I mean, despite the fact that he didn't get through any of those defenders and he didn't score a goal, he made some really nice plays coming back on the back check defensively. So Bork, there's not really a whole lot of anywhere to go, but that's going to leave it for Duchesne. Bork off the back of the net. That was stupid. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be absolutely joking me right now. This game is really ripping me a new one right now. Duchesne for hooking. or a slash or whatever this stick infraction was. Yeah, it's going to be officially confirmed a slash. I just got to... It's a 1-goal game. I just got to chill. Oh, great. Ryan White's taking the face-off. He won it! He won the... didn't matter. They got a shot from the point. Cool. Ryan White won a face-off. And then oh, my goodness. Yeah, Carey Price, just stop. Just stop the game, please. Just a rage quit incoming. Oh, boy. All of our missed opportunities. That's what this is. I know that's what this is. Yep. Missed shot wide. Pacioretty's missed shot. Yeah, Pacioretty shot into the Honda Civic sign. Pacioretty's miss on a breakaway. We did end up eventually getting a replay of that anyway. Oh, my God. Give me a break. Did we just go from Sandstorm to Kerncraft 400? That was a sick combination of songs right there from the DJ at the Bell Center. Not that matters anyway. It'll only matter if we can get the lead or get the game tied to begin with. Up the boards, Gianta. No. Oh, Eller, I thought you were going to skate into that, Eller. I really thought he was going to be there. He's there on the forecheck. That's good. We got 2 aggressive forecheckers on a penalty kill. They're all behind the play to start with off this rush. That was Subban's. That was Subban's puck. Sometimes the game just doesn't give it to you, man. It gives it to you in other ways, though. Which is what the game's been doing tonight. It's just every time it's just a little out of reach. It's just that micro inch out of reach. Some players on this ice surface they just gotta get their head in this game. For the Canadiens, that was a weird collision and a shot on goal. I'm just sending it. Bork, go. One-on-one showtime. Oh, it bounced into Bobrovsky. If we do a deke, we're just not pulling it off. It's the right deke at the right time in the right place, but we're just not pulling it off. This game's getting really frustrating. I said this already. 1-goal game. It's just time to simplify right now. And Carey Price can only do so much to make saves. That should have been an easy save for him, but that's the problem for us. 17 shots. It's time to start peppering Sergei Bobrovsky if we want to get this tied. But Gani, that's why you were demoted. That's why you were demoted right there. Whoa, the hit was nice, though. The demotion lit a spark into Simone Gagne on that body check. Jenner on net. They're just dumping it in on net a lot, so they're getting a lot of shots on goal, by the way, because they're just dumping it in. Prust poked it further along, but we're off. What is the AI player doing? Like, where's your head at, buddy? He was so far offside. I did a great play with Prust to poke the puck further away from the Columbus player. I could have just skated into it, but some numbnuts up there was offside. That whole fourth line is a problem this evening. Duchesne wins it a face-off. I'm kicking us ahead. Go, Yemlin. Yeah. All right, Duchesne, drive the net. No, I'm shooting it. Yeah, make him make a save. That's out of play. We'll get a face-off. Keep Duchesne out there. He's starting to learn how to win face-offs now. And it's time to just go to... It's also just time to meet it. For me, it's time to go to PK Subban, in my mind. The key is we have to win this attacking zone possession face-off. And Subban's right there behind me, so I need this forehand win. Yeah, Duchesne not winning it when I really need it the most. Defensemen need to be a little more aggressive on that blue line. Keep the puck in the zone. It's fine for now. Markov, we're going to send it ahead to Bork. I wanted to skate that with the defenseman, but it's fine. So I'm going to drive this deep into the zone. One-handed puck shield around the net. I'm looking. Okay, back to up top. There's Subban to the middle. Oh, what did that hit on the way in? I did what I needed to do. I got PK Subban a wide-open shooting lane. Got him right to the middle. I wouldn't say wide open. There were bodies in front, and clearly it did hit somebody in front. But that's it. That's it for that possession. 10:28 to go. The pressure's starting to be on. We can't win a face-off at all. The face-off numbers have got to be gaudy for the Canadiens in this game. Really do. That, you're offside. No, I'm not even going to attempt to even play that. It was so far offside. So, can we win a face-off with Desharnais on the backhand? We did. I wasn't even ready for the face-off on that one. One-timer Yemlin, but screams wide of the net. I got to send it back down low. Well, I wasn't intent on putting that on net, but that's okay. Gagne, no. Back up top. I mean, you had all day to step into that one-timer and you still missed the net. I mean, it had literal multiple business days. You would do this to me, man. This is... Wait. Why is he going to... They didn't even show me a replay of what Yemelin did. Well, whatever. You're going to have to rewind the video and find out what Yemelin did, but he's gone for unsportsmanlike. Oh, Duchesne, thank you for winning a face-off. Go, Duchesne, skate. Yeah, it's one-on-one time. To put the puck in the net, man. Oh, my God. That was a beautiful move by Duchesne. Pulled it off and everything, but nothing to come at the end of that play. We're going to have to go for it shorthanded now. I have the vision. I see the play. I have the vision. But I can't make it happen out here. Go get that, Plekanec. Woo! Plekanec fending off body check after body check after body check. On the net from that angle. Well, he didn't shoot it. Okay. Well, oh, what the this is just a comedy of errors for the Canadiens right now. It's just a comedic sequence. George is in a battle of his life against RJ Umberger. Probably going to get the hat trick on this power play opportunity. All 3 goals, by the way, would be on the power play for him. Windmill time again? Nope, it's just time to just do whatever kind of fuddly business that was. I don't know what the hell we tried to do on that deke. Leopold, you gotta... Oh, my God. And, yep, this is it. This is the end of the game right here. How did we get the puck away? All right, anyway, we go offside. My brain is scrambled eggs right now trying to play this game. It's solely on Carey Price keeping us in the game right now. It really is. It's number 31 is the reason we have a chance at this. We've been puck side attack the whole game. I don't think that is the key to success tonight. I talked about getting the puck on the net from anywhere and everywhere. At this time, we start really doing that. We're killing a penalty right now, so I can't focus on that element of the game right now. But once we go back to even strength, start just shooting it. Off the rush. I don't care who has it. Price with another save. Not that was a truly difficult save. He made it look harder than it should have been. Nice toe drag move. Yeah, he thought he was going to put on a big body check. Matt Duchesne. Windmill move. Duchesne into the glove. That was it. That's why I want Duchesne out here, because he's got hands. He's got hands of magic silk. Just needs to score on one of these plays. He's had 2 beautiful dangles to set up opportunities for himself in this one, but he just hasn't done anything with it. PK's back there, which is useless when Duchesne can't win a faceoff. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That was not where I wanted Markov to get the puck, and now we have to play it behind the blue line. D to D. Right there. There it is, Bork. Duchesne. I don't know what the crowd is cheering about. Duchesne did flip diddly-do on that play. Uh-oh. No, Price. I'm playing it. I got to play it. Send it to Duchesne. I'm trying too hard with Duchesne. I'm well aware. I know. It's hard. It's hard to watch. Whew. We got to delay. Thank you for getting in the freaking way. I could have just skated it right in. Up to Eller. I see the back door covered. It's not happening. Eller, save, rebound. Eller, it's in a 5-hole. Come on, Gallagher. I gotta think about my timeout soon. It's gonna be coming. 4 minutes and 7 seconds to play. I thought we could really do something right there. I got space with Lars Eller. We had a rebound that was available for Gallagher. I want to say Gianta so bad whenever I'm trying to say Gallagher. Face-offs have been brutal. I can't tell you how bad it's been. The penalty calls, the face-offs. I was cheering about the penalty calls earlier. That's the last thing we need to do, by the way. Take another penalty. We need a power play. Have we had a power play? I don't think we've had a power play in this period, and I said coming into the period, I feel like we'll get one, but nope. Yep, Chad LaRose newly up on the second line. And okay, there it is. Don't do anything stupid. You've got your power play. And I got my timeout. I'm going to need my timeout on this man advantage, but let's just see how things start before we take our timeout. Huge slashing call. Slash? Hook? I mean, he dropped the stick, so it's going to be a hook. I thought it was a slash just because of the stick falling out of the hands of Chad LaRose. That's an important penalty drawn. Get in there and win that face-off, Gallagher. Wow, it got blocked, by the way, in case you're wondering why that ended up in the corner. Yes, look at Gallagher. He's a little demon out here. Shot by Markov, and that was supposed to go back to Subban on the point for the one-timer. Keep that defense unit on the ice, but now it's going to be time. I'm gonna take my timeout after this next shift for the power play right here. I've got my timeout. I'm going to use it soon. I want to burn off a little bit more possession, though. Burn a little more time off. Matt Duchene is so freaking useless. Everybody, burn whatever you got in your gas tank. Burn it out right here on this power play opportunity right here, because we're going to take a timeout if we don't score on this soon. Just not a good play to center that puck. They're all over me now. Duchene down low. Markov, it kicks away. Patch ready. Dude. Subban was open. And it was the stupidest pass. It was the softest, dumbest. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh. Yeah, we don't even need our timeout for this power play because we can't do anything with it. Everybody was changing as well. Hard bank pass, find Gallagher. Gallagher get to the interior. Shoot. Blocker save. Cleared. Up the rink. Dish it off. Eller. Blocked. Okay, good play by Gianta, and it was Gianta this time. We're down to our last 60 seconds of play here. We're gonna need my best line on the ice. I need a timeout too, and I just can't get one because we can't get a whistle. And they don't want us to get a whistle. They're just keeping it in. Was that Umberger almost had the freaking hat trick on that play? We just go hard, but don't take a penalty here. 36 seconds, man. Look at the time just burning off. I can't get possession. I can't get it out. Oh, my God. Now, this is going to be a shot off the rush. I want a whistle. Oh, my God. He bobbled the save. Of course, we won't get the whistle either. Oh, this is a frustrating game. This has been a frustrating game. We can't pull the goaltender. Should have pulled. Why didn't I pull the goaltender there? But anyway, it doesn't matter. I would get the whistle. Oh, my God. And we're going to lose. Yeah. Oh, my God. What a sloppy loss. Hope you got injured blocking your teammate's shot there at the end of the game. That was just an abysmal effort on home ice. Look at this. This is freaking hilarious. They gave Pacioretty a boarding minor at the very end of the game. Screw you, officials. Screw the officials in this game.